New York City, 1898, a quiet afternoon. The clatter of horse hooves, factory whistles in the distance, and street vendors shouting about fresh apples. But suddenly, the ground begins to tremble. Glass panes rattle in their frames. Workers stumble out of buildings. Onlookers scream. One woman faints. Others look up, wondering if the heavens are punishing them. Police rush to the scene. Reports flood in. Something is shaking the entire block. But when the officers arrive at 46 East Houston Street, what they find is something out of science fiction. Nikola Tesla stands in his lab, calm, confident, and holding a massive sledgehammer. He's just destroyed something small, something strange, a device he built. A device, he said, could bring down the entire city. He called it a mechanical oscillator. The press called it an earthquake machine. And Tesla, he claimed it could shake the world apart. Was it real? Was it dangerous? Or just a tall tale told by history's most brilliant and misunderstood mind? Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 in Smiljan, in what is today Croatia. By all accounts, he wasn't like other children. He claimed he could see flashes of light no one else could. He could visualize inventions fully in his mind, spinning them, adjusting them, improving them, without ever drawing a blueprint. He would later describe the universe as one governed by energy, frequency, and vibration. He wasn't being poetic, he meant it. Tesla moved to the United States in 1884, carrying a letter of recommendation to Thomas Edison himself. Edison hired him, briefly, but the two soon clashed. Edison was practical, profit-minded, a showman. Tesla was theoretical, obsessive, a visionary. The two men split. What followed became known as the War of the Currents, DC versus AC. Tesla, backed by George Westinghouse, championed alternating current, and he won. The world adopted AC power, and Tesla became a household name. Briefly. But while Edison chased investors and patents, Tesla was beginning to focus on something far stranger: mechanical resonance. Tesla believed everything, every object, every structure, even the Earth itself, had a natural frequency, like a wine glass that shatters when a soprano hits the right note. Tesla believed the right vibration could destroy anything. In his later writings, he stated, "If I could produce earthquakes, I could rearrange the entire surface of the globe." But it was in 1893, during the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, that he first hinted at what would later become the earthquake machine. At a public lecture, Tesla introduced the idea of a small device, a pulsating engine, that could be tuned to any structure's natural frequency. No explosions, no gunpowder, just resonance. The idea was both brilliant and terrifying. Fast forward to 1898, Tesla is operating from a modest lab in Manhattan, 46 East Houston Street, and he's testing a new prototype, a steam-powered oscillator. It was no bigger than a shoebox, but it operated on a simple yet powerful principle. A piston tapped a steel platform at a precise rate, vibrating faster and faster with each second. At first, Tesla used it on small metal beams, but one day curiosity got the best of him. He bolted it directly to an iron support column in the building. The first few minutes, nothing happened. But then, the air in the room began to hum. Tools on shelves danced slightly. A glass of water on the table rippled, like something from a Spielberg film. And then, the building shook. Not a tremble, a quake. Workers in nearby buildings stumbled out onto the street. Horses bucked. People screamed. One man shouted, "The subway exploded!" There was no subway yet. Tesla's assistants panicked. The oscillator kept building intensity. And then, according to Tesla himself, he grabbed a sledgehammer and smashed the device to pieces. As the story goes, he met the police downstairs, calmly dusting his sleeves. He said, "You are just a trifle too late, gentlemen. I was trying a little experiment. But here's the mystery. No physical records of the oscillator survive. No patents, no blueprints. Just Tesla's words. And later recollections by biographer John J. O'Neill." Could it really have happened? Scientists today agree on one thing. Resonance is very real. The collapse of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge in 1940 is a textbook case. Winds induced vibrations at the bridge's natural frequency. It twisted and snapped apart. In fact, every engineering student learns, resonance can kill. But could Tesla's small device really bring down a building? In 2006, the team at Mythbusters attempted to recreate Tesla's oscillator. They built a compact piston engine and attached it to a steel structure. The results? The beam vibrated, but it didn't collapse. However, the experiment did prove something. Even a small source can generate measurable effects, if tuned perfectly. Other modern researchers have explored Tesla's claims. Engineers have verified that with proper frequency matching, amplification can occur exponentially. So what stopped Tesla's oscillator from going further? Likely materials. Buildings in 1898 were strong, but not flexible like modern skyscrapers. The shock waves would have been absorbed differently. Tesla wasn't lying, but he may have been overly optimistic. After the incident, Tesla never rebuilt the oscillator, or so we're told. Some say the device was too dangerous. Others believe the government stepped in. In 1943, when Tesla died alone in a New York hotel, the FBI seized all his papers. Among them, diagrams, inventions, and speculation around weaponized frequency technology. One FBI memo even referenced something called Teleforce, a possible energy weapon Tesla had written about. In the 1990s, the U.S. military conducted classified tests in Alaska under the HAARP program, investigating high-frequency energy and atmospheric resonance. Coincidence? Or a continuation of Tesla's unfinished ideas? Some fringe theorists go further, suggesting Tesla's oscillator was the ancestor to modern seismic weapons and urban crowd-controlled technologies. There's no proof, but the timing raises eyebrows. Tesla once said, "If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." The earthquake machine might be gone, but its legend continues. Whether it was a misunderstood invention, a prototype of something greater, or a myth magnified by time, one thing is clear: Tesla wasn't just trying to power the world. He was trying to shake it into the future. And maybe, just maybe, he did. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Tesla's earthquake machine, hit like, subscribe, and share this video. We bring you the stories they buried in the footnotes, one mystery at a time. Comment below. Do you think Tesla's machine really worked? Or was it the most brilliant bluff in history? This is Untold History. See you in the next episode.